Hey you guys, this week we are going to be going over the 2001 Casablanca ceiling fan catalog here. So let's go and take a look. Here's the little opening statement and page here. Here we've just got some general information. This is set up quite like the other two catalogs I've gone over. This year they did actually introduce quite a few new products, and we'll be seeing those throughout. Once again, this is all just about the same information you've seen in the last few catalogs, assuming you've been here for those. There are all the controls there. And then just location. And basically what they're trying to tell you is you can put a Casablanca fan everywhere. This year they added brushed nickel to the Mission. And then you can also see the Mission lighting offered in some other colors there. We still have the Cathay here. This year they added new finishes onto the 19th century there. And then the final finish was added, I believe, in like, 2004 or 5, somewhere around there, I think. Here we have the Brescia. This was a replacement for the Artisan. And then we have the Nouvelle as well. As you can see, they discontinued the regular pewter, whatever finish that was, or the antique silver, maybe it was called, I don't remember. And they added vintage pewter to it. Here we have the Zephyr. Here is the Bella. And then we have the Panama. Then here is the Ventura. Then here we have the Concentra and the Delta. Really, it's just the Delta 3, but they took the number off the end of the name. Here we have the Bel Air / Bel Air Halo. Here we have the Metropolitan and the Palisades. This is the last year for the Palisades, even though I think that fan really could have survived the 2000s easily. Here we have the Capistrano and then the S3. I really think the S3 just means a Sabre 3. That it looks very similar to the Sabre. That could be why they called it that. Or S3 is the name after some vehicle or something or another. I don't really know. Here's the Verrazzano. They added that white and bright nickel this year, which is definitely a pretty unique combo. Then here we have the Stealth and all of its stealthiness. Here we have the Legrand. Still love this fan to bits. And then for outdoor fans, we have the Estrada and also the Utopian here. Also, this was the year that they redesigned the Utopian and the Lanai. They got rid of the standard switch housing, and then they put the bigger one on it, like what they had on the Capistrano. And then also over there is the Veranda. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but this was the last year for the Delta and the Veranda fans before they were discontinued. Here we have the Avalon and Malibu Star. I should just say the Avalon blade system. It's not the actual Avalon model. Here we have the Victorian. And then here we have the Commodore Vanderbilt and the New Orleans Centennial. Now this year they added a vintage silver to it, and I believe it was discontinued the next year actually. And then they replaced it with a different color. So I don't know if anyone's ever found vintage silver finishes on either of these fans. They probably weren't common at all. They probably didn't sell too well. Here we have the Four Seasons 3. And then we have blades here. I'm just trying to get it so I'm not really blocking it so you can see everything there. And then up next we have finishes and hanging systems. Hopefully you guys can read all this. These catalogs, they you can't always read the inside wording too much. Here we have the light kits, and you can see they cut way down on a lot of the Fabian light kits, and they added tons of other different things to it. There's tons of new light kit options this year. Seems as if they cut down on the glass selection, though. but they did actually have quite the excessive amount. Here we've got light fixture compatibilities and bulb charts. Here we have the finished charts, and then we've got specifications, and then the conclusion there, and then this is the back cover. Then here's the side. It looks slightly different just because I put a little tape over it to help protect it because it was starting to fade. Anyways, that is the 2001 Casablanca product catalog. Stay tuned because next week we'll be doing 2002.